4 things to watch out for when buying a farm in Sydney from a mortgage broker with 15 years of experience. So I've got a client who signed a contract to buy a farm at Crescent's Heads. They had 6 months to settle on the property, but these 4 things nearly terminated the contract.
6 months.
With $30,000 of late penalty costs. Number 1, check the zoning and hectares of the property. Don't assume that if it has a house on it, that the property is residential zoning, because if it's rural zoning, it makes lending harder. And how many hectares is this property? Is it less than 60 or more than 60? If it's less than 60, the majors will take it. More than 60, rural fund the zoning. And if it's rural, the LVR, which is the loan to value ratio, sometimes be capped at 60%. Make sure you have enough funds. Number 2 is manage your settlement expectation. For rural properties, 6 weeks is no way enough. I'll explain later. Most often, settlement can be dragged out, so make sure you negotiate on the late settlement fees. For example, my client was charged 10% late settlement fees. Try to get a good solicitor to counter on that. Number 3, this is not a personal plug. Choosing the right banker or broker is very important.
Yeah, I mean, 6 months. Got it done in, 3 weeks?
Must have been probably one of your more challenging.
Yeah, I would say it's...
You see, I wasn't the client's first broker. The client's first broker sat on a deal for 3 months.
Oh, your previous broker couldn't do it? He's in big trouble now.
Yep, the client's currently suing the broker. Because he had no rural accreditation, he kept submitting the deal to residential lenders. He also suggested high interest rate private loans to her too. Which leads to the 4th and most consuming point, expect valuation delays. For rural valuation, it can take up to 25 days. Just to get the valuer there, it can cost from $1,000 to $3,000 per valuation, and be prepared for access issues due to unpredictable floods. So be careful.
We got there in the end, yeah. No, you're welcome.
For my client, aside from the 4 roadblocks, losing $30,000, he still settled. So what are the